Harvest Festival still going on today. We've been here all day long. Ken Enlow here, broadcasting on Oregon Grapevine Media. And we are today just enjoying every moment. There's music, there's food, there's plenty of wine, all kinds of wineries here, a couple of breweries as well. And with me right now is Terry McInttyre, who has basically chaired this event for the last several years. And we're just going to spend a few minutes with Terry just finding out a little bit about what's going on here. Terry, thanks for taking a few minutes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're excited about the event. We know you've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this.
Yeah, I put a lot of time in. I just wanted to sort of correct that. Pat Swanek and I we're co-chairs. We've been co-chairs for the last 4 years together. Pat and I both sort of complement each other in the facets of the event that we do. And I've sort of developed the blues theme out here. And I'm trying to make it a little bit better. And I've also gotten it, Pat and I worked on being able to have the city of Carlton allow us to use the lower park. And I think this is a much better venue than the upper park. It seems every year, we've really increased the amount of people. It's just a great event.
The wineries that are here, they have all told me, we've been out speaking with most of them today, and they've all said it's been a very, very profitable event for them and very successful. What do you attribute that to?
They've got good wine. That's part of it. You're also bringing the people to them. That helps to have people come here. I think it's just a combination of things. You've got good music, good wine. The venue's nice. So I think that's, it's a little more complicated than just, gee, I did it. No, I didn't. I had an idea to make it more blues-centric, and I think that has worked out well for us. So, yeah.
You also are the founder of Stone Griffin Winery here in Carlton, right?
Yes, sir, I am. Yeah.
So I don't want to leave that out, and your wines are represented here as well. Tell us a little bit about the history there.
Well, when I was younger, I always wanted to own a winery, and I actually wanted to be a winemaker because I know a lot of people want to be, they want to own a winery, and I think sometimes they'll let the I want to be a winemaker portion of it intimidate them. So rather than go in and decide I'm going to learn how to make wine, they just hire someone. I went to work for several wineries, basically sweeping floors, and said, if you'll teach me, I'll work for free. So it's always been a lifelong dream, and I was fortunate enough to retire early. I retired at 45, and I've been doing this for the last 20 years. So,
wow. So it's a labor of love for you.
It really is, and we established our label in 2008. So, yeah.
Stone Griffin, what's the history behind the name? I know you've probably never been asked that before.
Well, my logo, my wife drew when she was a senior in high school. I've known my wife since she was a senior in high school. We've been together for 40 years now. She drew that, and I was traveling back to South Dakota, and I found a cast griffin, so I bought it for her. And then when we were sitting around trying to come up with a name for the winery, we did a winery naming party with friends. And one of our friends was a medical marijuana user, went outside, was medicated himself, came in and said, dudes, I've got it. Stoned Griffin Vineyard.
Okay.
Yeah, and I said, well, Stone doesn't work very well. Stone sounds good, so we'll go with that. And he goes, no. Stone Griffin. And everybody just started cracking up because they're going, Steve, Stone is cool. Stoned is going too far, so that's...
Just leave the D alone. Just lose the D.
Lose the D, yep.
Wow, what a story. That's amazing. And the rest is history, and you've got a number of award-winning wines, I should say. Last time I was in your tasting room, you weren't there because you were out collecting an award of some kind.
Yeah, I was in Southern Oregon. We received a gold medal for a Marshall Foch Pinot Noir and Tempranillo blend. And we're at the Oregon Wine Experience in Jacksonville. And we were quite excited with that because the wine is still in barrel. So we didn't even have it in bottle. So it was just kind of crazy. Yeah.
Wow. In closing, Carlton is still one of the best kept wine secrets in Oregon. Would you agree?
I would agree. I think we're getting more people who are willing to experiment with more varietals. That just for a long time, Carlton really was just known for Pinot Noir. And you're having a lot of wineries, a lot more wineries that are experimenting with your Syrahs, your Malbecs, your Barberas. And I kind of like to see that because I love Pinot, but Pinot's not the only grape in the world. So for me, it's just nice to see some other people trying some different things. Like I said, I'm playing around with Marshall Foch and blending Marshall Foch. So, yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for just the few minutes you've taken. I know you probably have had less than an hour's sleep in the last 24 hours, if I follow your timeline correctly. But this has been an amazing event. It's still going on till 9 o'clock tonight. And again, next year, of course, every year. This is the 7th year, I believe.
I believe it is the 7th year, yes.
And so it's a lot of fun. It's just good, wholesome family entertainment because it's not just wine. It's not an adult issue here. We had a children's children's grape stomping competition this morning and a watermelon eating contest, right?
Yeah, we try to make it really family friendly. I wanted people to encourage people to bring their children here. I'm very careful with the wineries that I've selected to make sure that we have people that understand. I don't want you serving intoxicated people. You know, it's for their own good. It's also for the event's good. You don't really need people stumbling around drunk. And I've been to too many wine festivals where we've all seen it.
Right. Well, you've done a great job, and I have yet to see that today. People are just enjoying themselves, enjoying the food, enjoying the wine, enjoying the music going on here till 9 o'clock tonight. And again, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your busy day. Appreciate it a lot.
Thank you.
It's Carlton Crush Day, Carlton Crush Harvest Festival out here in Carlton at the Lower Park.